As you know, I've been standing up every floor session and sharing stories that have come through my crime survey that I did last session. Madam President, as National Crime Victims' Rights Week comes to a close, I wanted to share yet another story from my crime survey that highlights a theme that is repeated in many of the respondents who replied to my survey. Madam President, permission to read?
Permission granted.
My underage daughter was raped at 13 by an overage man. Next to nothing has been done. And we have not even heard from the detective in 4 months. We have even reported this man stalking our daughter at home. Nothing has been done. There are drug dealers living across the street from me. We have reported this many times. We can't let our children out to play or walk to school. My vehicle has been broken into both at my home and place of employment. My family is planning on moving out of Anchorage and leaving the state completely because of the crime and violence. I was born and raised here, but I no longer feel safe. I fear for my children. Madam President, after pouring through the responses from Alaskans who did reply to the crime survey, I have to say that these stories are absolutely heartbreaking, and they are stories about how crime have affected people. A repeated theme in these responses is that individual families are considering leaving the state to remove themselves from the crime epidemic that we are experiencing. Madam President, victims of crime do have a choice. And if our elected officials won't stand up for them, they'll stand up for themselves. And the choice many victims are making is to leave Alaska. Inaction is inexcusable, and I urge our combined efforts to move the several crime packages or crime bills that are in our system now to a vote on the floor. Thank you, Madam President.